Hello everybody and welcome to Friday Funday. The sun is shining, it's VE Day today, so what better opportunity than to make these fantastic Union Jack string prints. I'll show you how. Okay, so to make your Union Jack string print you'll need one piece of paper. This is about A5 size. You need one piece of card the same size as the paper. You'll need some wool or some string. You need blue paint, red paint and white paint, some paint brushes, some water for washing your brushes, some scissors and some tape. Let's get started. Your first job is very simple. You just need to paint your white paper blue. So all over your paper. I'll do this and I'll show you the next stage. Okay, so I finished painting that blue. I'm going to pop that to one side to dry. We don't need that right at the moment. And I'm going to show you how to make the string part of your print. So on your piece of card, you need to make a little cut, just a short cut in each corner, which is going to help your string to attach. And then you need to take a piece of masking tape or sellotape and the end of your string or wool and stick it into the middle of your piece of card. And then we're going to be wrapping the wool around the card in a Union Jack shape. So we're going to begin by doing the middle section. We're going to wrap it around once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5. So we're aiming for it to be fairly raised so that when we put the paint on it we get a decent print. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of masking tape on the back again just to secure that bit, and then I'm going to wrap it this way, so make it a cross like this first of all. So 1, 2, 3. I'm not pulling it really tight because if I do it's going to bend the card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, now I can come and do my diagonal bits now. So I'm going to come across the back and I'm just going to thread it through this top corner. I'm going to go from here to here. You see the Union Jack is starting to appear now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, just careful not to pull it too tight. 9 and 10. And then the final bit, take it over to the other diagonal, hook it through, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's about 10 times on each with this string, but with this wool rather, but it just depends what you're using and how thick it is. 4, reasonably fat. 2 more times and that's me done. So I'm going to go round to the back and I'm going to cut it off and secure it all with a good bit of tape on the back so it all stays together. Okay, so you've got your string printing block ready to go. Okay, so I've got my paper that I painted here, which is just about dry, and I've got my printing blocks. I have the two things ready because you're going to need to be quite quick with your printing block once you've got the paint on it. So the first thing is to put white onto it, because the Union Jack has a white cross with a kind of a red cross sitting on the top of it. So working reasonably quickly, especially if the weather's warm and your paint dries fast like it is today, pop your paint all over your cross shape. If it goes a little bit off the sides, it doesn't matter if it goes onto the background a little bit. Stick it all on. Now the good thing about this is the good thing about printing is that you can make lots and lots and lots of the same. So if you want to make it into bunting, you could paint lots of blue rectangles first of all, have them all lined up, and then get your printing block ready, and then you can do lots of the white crosses first of all. Have a little production line going on, and then you can do lots of the next bit, the red crosses, and you'll have some bunting ready to go if you stick it on some string. Da, 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 da. All over. Make sure it's got a good coverage right to the edges. You want it quite thickly really, don't be stingy with it. Right to the edge, but again don't take too long because if it dries it won't print. You've got plenty in the middle. There we go. And then we need to just be careful that we line it up really well. So I'm going to bring my blue paper down. I'm going to line it up from this edge. So I know if this edge is lined up properly, the rest of it will be too. I'm going to pop it on the top and I'm going to press down. You might find if you stand up and give it a press, that might put a bit more force behind it, make it print even better. Press it down, peel it off. Da, 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 da. Yay! And your white cross has transferred. So I'm going to put that to one side and I'll show you how to do the red bit. So obviously if you're making lots of these, you'll have done lots and lots of prints, you might need to keep putting a bit more paint on and printing some more, so you could have loads, you could have hundreds of them, keep on printing. And once you've got all your white crosses, pop them out of the way and you can do your red now. So you're going to print, you don't need to clean this, you're going to work on top of it. And just this time you're going to paint some red on, but just in the middle of your string, so not right to the edges, because we still need to be able to see some white around the outside. So you just kind of control your line down the middle. And this. Again, right to the edge. Plenty of paint. There we are. And then do some careful lining up again. So take your piece of paper and again line it up on this edge. You might need a grown-up to help you a little bit with this bit, it could be a bit of a fiddle. And then press it down again. And lift it off, and fingers crossed, should have a Union Jack. Ta-da! Union Jack string print. So that was our Union Jack string prints. I really hope you enjoyed doing those, and I'd love to see how they worked out. I've got just a couple here that I've made. And you can imagine if you had lots and lots and you string them all together, you'd have some really, really lovely bunting for VE Day. So I look forward to seeing your work, and I'll be back next week for some more Friday Fun Day. Have a good bank holiday. Bye.